Welcome everybody to MRL. It's been a while, hasn't it? We're here starting off the summer series at Daytona. Thank you all for joining us. It is good to be back, and now an actual schedule is for that we're actually going to have for the testing. If you're not sure what the summer series is, it's basically just a testing ground. We're going to be testing our new cars for the next season, and we start here at Daytona. Again, thank you all for joining us. You can see me here in the pit box, and it's been a while since I've been in the Team N pit box. It's been so long, and I gotta say, welcome everybody. I'm so happy to be here. Qualifying will go underway in just a moment. Got a lot lined up for you tonight. Again, first off, welcome back, right, to the MRL channel. It has been a while. We had that one preseason test a month ago, but we're ready to get this thing actually underway and ready to go. It's been 8 months since the last MRL race, 9 months since the last legitimate MRL race. And, you know, just going through all the different memories, watching all this stuff back, getting the community back together. It's been so awesome. And I think everyone's all excited to get this thing back underway. And while I say that, I mean, we're just trying to make sure everyone's here. Yumi's currently explaining all this, all the new rules and stuff to the drivers. So let's take a look at what this race is going to be. I mean, just real quick, why not? 100. Oh, no. Ha! Not 120 laps. Sorry about that. There we go. No, what? OBS is having a moment. Weird. But it'll be 40 laps. So not too long of a race here at Daytona. These are kind of similar to the rack setups. If you have watched the rack Daytona 500 in the duels, that was almost kind of our testing ground for tonight's race. So draft and all that should be about perfect. Now, unfortunately, we're not entirely sure. Not entirely sure if damage is going to work tonight or not. Again, that's one of the big things this season is damage, and to see if we can get that to work. We have damage. We tested it in that test race, but you know, Daytona not the greatest place to test. We've had a lot of issues, so tonight's going to be a big testing ground for that. I think everyone's getting ready for qualifying right now. Let's go take a look at our big screen, and Yumi's in the pace car. Got everyone else on the wall. You can see him flying there. Flying in the sky, explaining everything to all the drivers. I mean, it's been a while. Everyone just needs a little recap, and he's also explaining what this series is going to be all about. And again, it's going to be just our testing grounds. It's going to be I believe, a 6 to 10 race. Let me just pull up the schedule. It'll be 7 races. Again, we start here at Daytona, Auto Club next week. Then Phoenix, Atlanta, Charlotte, Iowa, and Las Vegas. So 7 weeks for our testing. We'll see maybe if we get 2 in a week once the season progresses. And then we'll be ready for Season 6 of MRL. Everyone getting all hyped up, jumping around. Still missing a couple of drivers, but we'll see if they arrive. And Yumi just floating up in the sky. Whoa. As looks like we'll be starting here. Oh, man. I do not miss the joys of rejoining the game. I will say that. Radiant will be our first driver to qualify. Radiant always good at these super speedways. He's gonna interestingly go on the high lane now. The way that the lane should work around here is that the lower lane is technically faster and the higher lane slows you down. Go on the But Radiant's going to be hanging out on that high lane. Radiant will be our first one to put in a time, 50.163 for Radiant. Dan up next. His lap starting now. A lot of these guys, veterans of MRL, Radiant joining in Season 3. Season 2, at the end of Season 2. Drove the 17, got his first win that season. Dan also been in there since season. I think he was part of the first Busch series, and then was let in to the Season 2 after the Busch series kind of died off. So I think Dan's been in this MRL a little bit longer than Radiant. Across the line, Dan, 50.263. Next up, Junior. He's in a Blink car right now, but that's just because he's on Xbox. Oh, Coma finally joined in. Junior been here, I believe, since Season 3. Got his 2 wins in MRL at the end of Season 3, last 2 races. Almost a Daytona 500 winner. Sorry, Daytona 250. Junior, a 50.379. Ooh. So we move on to Bede. Alpha and Coma both kind of pushing each other. Dude, first time in MRL. A lot of the time he had to sit out. Wanted to join, but he's finally able to get the opportunity to race with the D1 guys. It's time starting now. And looks like we're experiencing some technical difficulties, especially with frame rate right now. We are investigating, and we'll try to get that set back up. Vento up next. Avento 50.388. Sorry about that. Had to go and verify something. Okay. CH Fan driving the 17. CH Fan. Replacement for another driver joined, I believe, season 4. 50.246 for him. Pink in a blank car. And CH Fan at 50.246. Coma up next. Technically the season... Oh my god, yummy. And Coma third place, 50.246, ties with CHN, but just a bit faster. And it looks like Alpha will most likely be the last driver to qualify. And that's the start of Alpha's lap. Oh, looks like Blaze is in a car. Was Blaze actually able to sign up? Oh, would you look at that? Blaze able to sign up on the last second. Anyway, Alpha 50.350. I'll put him in 7th place provisionally, and I think there's a disagreement here. Blaze put in an application to be signed up, has a car ready to go, and now gets approved. And Yummy's saying Blaze has to be in the voice chat, then he can go. And there he goes. So Blaze is the last one to qualify. We'll have 10 cars. Wonder if this car was slapped together very quick. But so that'll be the start of Blaze's lap. I'm not sure if Blaze ever had a ride in D1 for MRL. I think he was always in other leagues. Could be wrong. Not sure. It's been so long. Again, it's been almost a whole year since MRL last had a race. And thank you for all joining us for streaming on the MRL channel, the Team N channel. Just like good old times. The last race was Talladega for Season 5. That's when we capped the season. Blaze a 50.450, and that looks like it'll wrap up qualifying. Oh, no, someone else got into a car. Yummy did. Yeah, that will wrap up qualifying. So Radiant will, not surprisingly, take pole. We'll let everyone line up, and we will be right back. Stay tuned. MRL's first Summer Series race coming up right after this. Oh, I did that whole intro bit without even having my mic on. That's so disappointing. I'm tempted to do that all again. Should I do that all again? I'm tempted. Let's go ahead and do that all again. Hold on. I want to do that all again. Dang it. Welcome to the MRL Game Hub. A lot of history here. It's the parking lot you're looking at it, nice and full for today's event. The front door being a little bit redesigned. And our glorious dual car statue. Got the MRL shop, gift shop, on the right side there, and cars scattered around, all on the lower floor. But on the upper floor, that's where we got the records. All the people that hold records in MRL up on the top floor. Evento with a lot of them. And of course, all of the drivers that have won in MRL, they get their own little portrait there on the upstairs level. Lots of different winners in MRL against 4 seasons. But we can't stay here in the hub. We got to go over to Daytona. And welcome to Daytona. As we get this thing ready to roll. Looking at everyone lined up on the field. Blaze starting out in the back, Radiant up front as we begin pacing. And again, we thank you for watching here on Team N Sports, even if I'm not the greatest at it, it turns out. Of course, Radiant on the pole for today's event. This went long to the long thing, didn't it? Yep. There we go. Radiant, Pink, Coma, your top 3. Then CH Fan and Bede, that rounds out your top 5. And man, it's going to be hard to keep track, but Dan Jr., I believe, Dan Alpha Jr., Evento, and then Blaze running out the field. Take a look at our race information that still isn't updated, but there it goes. 40 laps, 100 miles around this track. It's going to be not too long, but definitely something that we can get a test out of. Fuel window about 20 to 25 laps. Should be a one-stop race if we don't have any cautions, but you know what I mean, it's Daytona. And pit speed, one of the easiest in MRL, 100 studs per second. Track temperature 98 degrees, a little bit warm out there as the pace car heads in the pit lane, and we are underway for the MRL Summer Series. Already it looks like the high lane is going to start to be the dominant lane. These are, again, the same setups that same track design and kind of setups that we saw in RAC. And we saw some great side-by-side racing in RAC. We saw the low line be used, the high line be used. It's all about if you can work together in what lane. Coma already looking down to the inside of Pink. Going to try to take second place away. Hard to find where that first and second lane start, and the lower lane is slower. It slows down the car than the high lane, but it's all about what we can get done. Bede with the big push to Coma. Coma's going to go down on the inside. Comes back up to get another push from Bede. Big, nice run. It's going to go side by side with Radiant. Of course, Radiant just awesome at super speedway races. A Daytona 200 winner in MRL. And that inside lane will start to fall apart. Radiant on the... Oh, it starts to go looking to the inside. Pink will take advantage. Radiant still leads the lap, but Pink getting big pushes from CH Fan. And just a reminder to who everyone is. Oh, and there goes Radiant. Got across the nose of Coma. No, they save it. This is the replay of it. This looks like a classic little bumper lock. Radiant was not quite clear there on the inside. So they almost go 3 wide for the lead. CHN on the bottom, but Pink leads. Whoa, it's actually, I don't know who got that across the line. That was close. And it's still close between these two as they go into turn 1. But CHN just stealing the lap. Man, look how close that one is. Oh, CHN swerving out of turn 2. Got a big run on the inside. Blocks the run from Radiant. That inside lane starting to go forward. And oh, Bede. Oh, engine damage. And caution. And that's the first thing that we definitely needed to test. And that's why we have these testing sessions. CHN will come across the line first. And I mean, this one looked pretty obvious on our end what happened. I mean, this is just something, you know. So Abid's gonna contact the wall, and with that little contact, the Roblox freaks out, puts the car in the wall. There's a little bit of hit there from Junior as well, and then you can see the flames coming out the car. It's a lot of damage on that 21 machine, and that's something that this new season's gonna test is damage. And so Bede will go and take a full pit stop. This is not going to be due to lag. There is a lag pit stop. Oh, what is he doing? There he goes. And that did not fix the car. I don't think Bede chose to do any repairs on that pit stop. And no, you can't do a lag stop. I think Yummy's explaining what to do in this situation. Bede's covering up our fancy technology. It says on the pit box what's going on. There you go. You can see repairs getting done now. As everyone else paces here down the back straightaway. And CHN Radiant Alpha, your top 3. And Yummy, our pace car driver and lead official of MRL. That's I don't know how you would even fix something like that. Just don't hit the wall, I guess. That's gonna be the major, I mean, that's the thing to test. That's why we have these testing sessions. Alright, looks like pit road will be open this time, and it looks like everybody's going to come down pit road. Now, just like Rack, we should have an automated penalty system, so if you speed in pit road, it'll automatically serve your penalty. So no grid drops for speeding in the pit lane under caution. Bede just now leaving as everyone gets into their pit stall, and unless there was a quick stop from the first two, it looks like it was a quick stop from Radiant and Alpha. Be out of pit lane first. Lane ends a little bit farther down than you'd think it would. Oh, there's no pit lane wall, or pit lane... Yeah, there's no pit lane line. Oh, look at that. Now, unlike MRL's sister league AIRL, there are no choosing. It's a single file. Or at least I think that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, that's why I can't see chat. It's all the way on the other screen. I'd like to dock this, please. No? Okay. No. Thank you. Thank you, OBS. There we go. So under caution due to an engine blowing up from Bede just by scraping the wall. I mean, these are pretty sensitive to that kind of thing, but pace car will head in this time, and we are back underway here at Daytona. That restart zone comes up quick. It'll be a good start from Radiant and Alpha. A little bit of a gap in front of CH-Fan and Coma, who are about car length or two back, and it's going to be an outside lane train. Looks like Avento is going to get kicked down to the inside. Tried to come up there in front of Dan, but not enough room. And the train continues. It's going to be real important for these guys to be careful of that wall. Any big contact, or really, and it almost looks like any slight contact into that wall will cause quite the issue. But bump drafting should not cause any damage. Just excessive force is what should cause damage. And once we have a driver streaming their POV get into an incident, that'll be these front three cars right here. Alpha, Radiant, and Coma. Those three. Might be able to get Pink's POV, but I'm not sure if he is. Oh, yeah, Pink too. And oh, Pink tried coming up in front of Junior there. That did not work out. As now that second lane's starting to form, and this one's going to be due to lag. Pink having a big lag spike. Watching from his POV here, big lag spike. You can't even tell where you're going. And Coma down to the inside. He's going to try to take this lead away. Has CH-Fan for help. Radiant without much really there, but it's just that momentum. The momentum just gets canceled out as soon as you go to that inside. There's another little run from Coma and CH-Fan as they kind of stay up there on the high lane. Coma's going to look low. A little bit of a tap there on the bumper. Ooh, Junior losing the car back there. Ooh, a little bit of contact between Radiant and CH-Fan. They both catch it. And we go side by side racing, 2 rows of 3. CH-Fan having a bad exit out of 2. And I can hear Radiant kind of doing some fuel conserving here. Coma as well as they make contact going into turn 3, and Radiant goes up and into the wall. And we got car spinning. Caution comes out. Radiant's car is in flames. That one will most likely be a warning of some sort. We'll go and make sure. But second caution here on lap number 10. We make it 5 laps and we get a caution. So let's just go ahead and watch. I mean, Radiant's going to come down here on Coma and then goes up and into Alpha. And then bounces off. That's what causes that damage. You can see the car erupt in flames. And the caution comes out. So it looks like Coma will be our lead driver. As Yumi does some typing, it looks like we might have a penalty or some sort of warning come, and it will be a grid drop. So Radiant will get a grid drop as he gets repairs. Reckless driving is what he's cited for. So our first penalty of the Summer Series. Pit road will be open. I don't really expect a lot of cars to come down pit road. Maybe Alpha, as he didn't take that big of a stop last time by. Any takers coming down pit road. Looks like Alpha coming down. Coma as well. So Coma, Alpha, Bead, Blaze, Pink, and then Dan. So 6 cars coming down pit road. Whoa. So Blaze looks like a quick stop, same with Coma. Pink coming out in front of Bead. And Alpha with the full stop as Radiant comes around. Evento, CH Fan, and Junior stay out this caution. Again, this is what it looks like from Radiant's POV. Again, just coming down on Coma and then coming up. And boom. And you can see how that damaged vehicle conditions there at the bottom of the screen. You can see how it reacts to the different situations here. So into the wall, and then the wall popping. That's what got the car to go down to 0%. But if he just bounced off of the wall, it would have put the vehicle condition to 40%. So definitely seems to be working at least a little bit. Alright, Evento. Well, it looks like we're not going to be ready to go green this time by. As we got to make sure everyone's all caught up with each other. CH ran pretty far back from Evento, so we'll probably get told to catch up, and there he will. Evento back in the 97. Haven't seen him in that car in a while. But we'll be going green this time, most definitely. He's saying that this is better than AIRL plate racing. Ironic, because AIRL owner Alpha is in the server, but pace car heads in, and we are back underway here at Daytona. Good start from Avento. Oh, and Junior comes right in front of the 18 Tacoma. Blaze getting a little bit there as well. Junior will drop right down to the inside. Come on, again, trying to make that lane work. It's right on that cut line where the inside is and the outside get defined by our barriers, where the car either goes slower or goes faster. Vento leads the race back just barely. Whoa, Blaze gets Coma super loose. He catches it. Avento getting loose by CH-Fan. Coma goes up to the top lane. Vento's going to get caught in the middle with no help. Tries to keep that car up to the outside. Tries to get some draft here from Coma. As Blaze, that time he gets super loose. That car wobbles down to the apron. He'll drop back and will probably learn his lesson there. It's all about holding your lane, not being aggressive. CH-Fan getting a big run on the outside, as that seems to be the preferred lane as of right now. Oh, Avento not clear on Junior. Oh, and there goes CH-Fan, not clear on Avento, and there he goes around. Can he save this one? Yes, he can. What a save from CH-Fan. I won't be surprised if we see penalties getting handed out here for reckless driving, but I mean, what a save. What a series of events as well of just reckless driving, Pink backing off smartly. So, I mean, this is what happens. I mean, we're going to see Avento come down in front of Junior. That's just a late block there. Ooh. And then, not sure what happened with Pink and CH. It looks like the car kind of gave out. And oh no, it's just Pink was down there to the inside, and then CH just never pulled up. But a little drift, and he saved it. Good job by CH-Fan. Now Alpha and Junior working on the bottom lane. Oh, and Pink got into the wall, and it gets hooked by Dan. He saves it. Good job, everybody. I wish there was a little bit less of the turning of everybody, but everyone seems to be saving it big time. Pink might have some damage there, though. It looks good for Junior. Not Junior, for Pink. Doesn't look bad at all. Oh, what was that? CH-Fan started having some V-lag there. Looks like it's all okay. As we continue to go on the outside, these guys really getting up close to that wall. Take a book from, taking a piece from Bede's book here. It's probably not a great idea. It's Coma off of the gas. I'm not sure if that's a good idea either, as that stacks up the field. Yeah, we'll see if that stays allowed, as getting off the gas stacks up this field big time. And it causes issues like that. And it looks like the top lane's starting to fall apart. There we go. And the big one. 3 cars on fire. And we'll be racing back. And that one actually brings out to the red, and that means these guys will stop on the back straightaway. We'll keep going, but let's take a look at the replay. This one gonna be Blaze doing some bumper cars. Bounces off of Coma into Evento, into CH-Fan, who wall pops off of the wall, collects speed, and then boom, just a whole lot of fire. Looks like CH-Fan also had some damage. I mean, they, again, I don't know. Just a bumper car incident. Oh. Yeah, just tried to come up into this top lane, it looks like. And just was not clear. And then the big one. So we're still under red. I thought we were out of red flag. Looks like they will get the opportunity to pit right here. Everyone that was not involved. And Blaze did come down pit road as well. Let's watch this thing happen right in front of Alpha. He was involved in this one, and it happened right in front of him. So you can see the bouncing happening right there. It looks like Blaze just wanted to come in, and then boom, everyone behind just started wrecking. It was a huge wreck. So we all kind of figure out what's going on here. Take a walk at Radiant's POV. He was right in the middle of this one. And you can see he already was at 50% vehicle condition just to make sure he didn't go a lap down. And you can see the bouncing right there. Nowhere for him to go, and the car immediately goes to 0% vehicle condition. Let's go ahead and see if we have anything to listen in on.
That's suboptimal.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. That was. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean
Hey,
to do that.
any room
oh,
would be
watch
a mess.
Blaze.
Yeah.
Oh,
Caution. Big one.
Yeah.
Big one. Oh, 3 cars are dead.
Man.
Caution.
That brings out our third caution, and right now under this red period, Blaze will have a drive-through for reckless driving, and that's going to be understandable. You can hear Coma was just asking for any room, and we saw Blaze was kind of already kind of pushing on Coma a little bit, although a lot of that to Coma's mistake. I mean, a lot of that was just caused by Coma not being on the gas, but definitely was bumper carring and then just there at the end, not able to hold it together. As we begin pacing, we are now under the yellow flag here on lap 20. Made it a little bit longer that time. I mean, a lot of this too is just people are eager. People want to get up front. They want to win. They're ready to race here in MRL. It's been 8 months. So might as well get these jitters out now, and it's a super speedway, of course. Vento not keeping up with the program here. I don't know what Vento's doing. Got 3 car lengths on the pace car here, man. Gotta catch up. There he goes. He's probably getting told to catch up right now. looks like, and pit road will, well, I don't know. I think they all got their pit stops, so. Yep, there it goes. So pace car will come in, and we are back underway here at Daytona. Looks like it's always that first car that gets a good restart. Coma gets a run right up to the back bumper of Avento. Now looking down to the inside, Avento trying to block. Risky as we got cars already all over. Alpha not knowing what lane to go in. Goes and helps out Coma here on the inside lane. Now looking. Oh, Alpha, what are you doing, man? You're swerving. Almost got into a wreck there with Bede. Just indecisive. Junior slamming into the walls, probably having some issues on Xbox. And oh, there you go. There goes Alpha. And up and into the field, into Blaze as he dodges it. And Blaze is going to come down pit road for his drive-through. Alpha's going to be quite a bit off pace, but we stay green. As Dan's going to split it 4 wide here. Bede dropping back up just enough to keep it 3 wide. Oh, CH-Fan's going to go make it 4 wide. That was probably not the move. As now Coma's going to have to defend 3 lanes behind him. They're 3 by 3 behind. And oh, Dan, careful. And there they go. They're starting to wreck. They catch it. Take a look at this one real quick. Alpha just all over the place these last couple of laps. And it just goes up and then comes right down on Bede. Not sure what that was all about. Self-serving penalty. And we'll see what happens here with Junior. Oh, so that's just Avento going up and into the... Whoa! And there goes Bede. Bede caught it. Bede was just coming down and kept coming down, and Radiant was there. Watch it from Radiant's POV. Just kept coming down. Didn't get off of the bumper. I mean, the first contact was initiated by Radiant, but once you get off of that first contact, you gotta pull back up. Ooh, Dan catches a track something, and Radiant will come right back up to the lead. Ooh. Still getting pretty spread out from those couple little incidents. And the fact that Blaze having a drive-through. CH going 3 wide, giving Dan a little bit of an issue. Radiant big pushes to the back of the 18. Really trying to get Coma up front, away from this pack. Yeah, ooh, starting to hear some fluttering on the throttle. No, bumper lock. They all drift towards the wall. Dan stays in line. Oh, Radiant bounces off the wall. Got to be careful. Those sensors are pretty sensitive. Saw it with Bede, but it looks like everyone's okay. Radiant still at 100% vehicle condition. And we hope you're enjoying the first Summer Series race of MRL. 7-race season. Coma has to give up the outside lane as there's more fuel shenanigans starting to go on. And they go 4 wide. Avento has to back out. Como trying to get down to Junior's front bumper. I think Como's kind of asking for some help here. Junior finally gives the push to the 18. Oh, Como drifts up the racetrack. Radiant tried to block, doesn't do it. Smart move. It's Junior, and it's going to get some help from Alpha on the inside. Como, big run through the middle, gets that car down to the inside. Dan's going to get caught without any help. Trying to get some draft here. Looks like Como kind of wanted to work with Dan, but had to come back down to block Junior. CHRN and Avento having some issues. Junior way under the line there. Gets this thing back up on the racetrack. Radiant having a little track bump. Oh, Junior tried to go down on the inside. Como late blocked. And Junior's going to fall back behind Alpha, and he's going to go 3 wide with Avento and CHFan. Speed finally able to catch up to the pack. As Radiant, little swerve. Luckily no incident there. Avento dropping back out of the pack just to be safe. 12 laps to go here at Daytona in the first Summer Series race. Again, next race at Auto Club. MRL had a really good showing there. And oh, there goes Radiant into the grass, but he saves it. What a save by Radiant. And this is going to be from his angle. Just, he wanted to come back down, but the lane just filled in so quick. And then Como was already there. What a save. See those tire temps getting pretty up there, though. So another thing we will be introducing this next season is tire temperatures. And those will play an effect, not here at Daytona. Tire wear, again, not a major factor here at Daytona. Oh, CHFan causing the entirety of the high lane to get caught up, and Dan's going to go around. Caution. With 11 laps to go. It's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway. Alpha trying to block Junior. Junior not wanting to help out a fellow Dodge. But that little bump draft, that arrow push, it's going to get Alpha to the lead. Como going to drop back to third. Oh, no. Gets a good run off the corner. And Junior, whoa, leg spike. And right, what we said with Radiant happened, exact same thing that happened to Radiant happens here to CHFan. He's going to go dip below. He's going to get this push. He's going to go, and the car dips below, down, leaves the lane open, and then Dan just fills in the lane immediately, and that car just catches. Nowhere Dan could have gone. CHFan probably could have done a better job of holding the line, but you give up such a little bit of room, and then the lane just fills up immediately, and that holds up the entirety of the high line. And then Dan gets spun around in front of Bede and is not able to save it. So 10 laps to go here at Daytona. And 17. CHN will get a grid drop. As, no one else was ready to go. But CHN will have a grid drop on this caution. And on the restart, you'll have to start at the back for reckless driving. Seems like that's the theme for today, is reckless driving. So Alpha, your leader. Coma in second. Bead in third. I foresee everyone coming down pit road just to, freshen up their tires, make sure they can make it on fuel. So let's see, does anyone come down pit lane? Junior stays out. I think he'll be the only one to stay out. And that's actually going to be changed. That's going to be a drive-through for CH Fan. Alpha, a quick stop, just fuel for him. Radiant. Ooh, Coma having to do repairs. That holds him up. Radiant will steal second place away. But CH Fan's going to have to do a drive-through penalty. Is unfortunate. Blaze is going to be able to come back and actually be with the leaders. He is in pit road doing repairs. Still a couple other cars down pit road. Pink, I think he's also getting repairs. He'll be the last car on pit road. Come out, ooh, right alongside. I don't know who's actually in front here. Might be Pink. I don't know how they're going to decide that. That was neck and neck. Looks like Blaze is going to give the spot to Pink. But Junior will be at the lead of the pack. We'll have to go and restart with 7 laps to go, not 8. Pink and Blaze will catch up, and we'll restart this time by. So with 7 laps to go, we'll see if we can make it. And this is another new rule for the season. Overtimes are not allowed. We will finish this race under caution if we need to. So Junior will unfortunately not get his order of 3 overtimes in MRL. He can still get them in RAC and in AIRL. But he will not get them here. And we hope you all are enjoying the summer series. It's going to be a fun one to watch this season. It'll be on Sundays at this time. Pace car will head in this time. Junior will lead the pack to the restart zone, and we are back underway here at Daytona. A little bit spread out in the back. They better get caught up to this front group if they want a chance. They have some issues back there. Coma dives down to the apron. They go 3 wide immediately. Radiant going through the middle, and it's going to work out best for Radiant. Is that 22 car? Oh, gets caught up on Alpha. Alpha gets caught up on Avento. They get that sorted out. And it looks like one of those cars, Alpha's got damage. Alpha's smoking. We got smoke coming out the back of that 43 car as they now bounce off the wall and off of each other. Oh, there goes Alpha and Avento. Now Coma getting involved. See the smoke coming off that car. I think Alpha's going to be told to come pit next time by. He's at 15%. And, you know, with the vehicle condition going lower, your car just gets slower. Now, that's the whole thing with the vehicle condition is that you keep, the lower it is, the lower top speed you get. Alpha pleading for guys to be careful. Yes, I know, Yummy. It's a drive-thru for CH-Man. 5 laps to go. Junior gets loose and able to catch the car before it slams into Avento. Alpha still with that damage up on the high side. I think he'll be able to make it to the race or to the finish. Radiant leads the field. Oh, Avento almost caught in a bad situation there. Gets a big run on the inside. He's side by side with Coma. And now Radiant's got to worry about what lane to block. Both lanes stick up top. A little bit of contact towards the back. Avento with the run. He looks to stick on the high side. Oh, comes back down. Trying to give Pink some draft here to get him to catch up to Coma. Will Coma fill in that bottom lane? It looks like he will. 4 to go. And now Avento looking to the outside. Coma with the push. Is Coma going to go help Radiant, or is Coma going to go help Avento? And it looks like Coma's going to go help Radiant. Nice little gesture there to Coma. Even though Avento was his teammate last season in MRL. Alpha drifts to the rear of the pack. That car's not going to have much speed to be able to get up front. Avento with the big run. Radiant not able to block. Comes back down in front of Coma. And then Radiant able to secure the lead once again. Looks like the high lane, if they can keep that push going, it's going to have the run here. And here comes Avento with that little push. Now can Junior get to Coma's bumper? Or is Pink just going to stay on Avento? Oh, Pink makes a mistake. There goes Radiant again. The same thing happens again to Radiant. He drops all the way to the rear of the pack. We stay green. They're 4 wide for the lead with 3 laps to go. No one wants to give up any of their lanes. Avento being very careful to stay in the lane. Pink bounces off of Bead. And Avento immediately down to the inside. Coma, oh, almost hooks Avento. 2 laps to go here at Daytona. And Coma able to hold on to that car. That thing got real loose. Junior with a run on the outside, getting help from Blaze. Avento stuck in the middle. Able to get a run out of the corner. Now Junior looking to the middle, comes up in front of Blaze. And they're able to save it. They're able to save it. Good job by Blaze and Dan getting off the gas. Coma getting a big push here from Pink. And oh, Coma late blocks the field, gets caught up with Junior. They spread out 3, 4 wide. Coma still getting into drivers. 1 lap to go here at Daytona. Avento has the lead. Pink a little bit farther back. Avento big time blocks on Pink. Nearly loses it. Radiant up to 3rd. Pink now looking down to the low side, getting help from the 22. Radiant trying to make it go 3 wide, but did not have enough speed. Dead heat between the Dodge of the 07 and the Pontiac of the 97. Radiant looking to help out fellow Dodge, but gets caught up with Blaze, and Avento now has the lead and is all clear. They were 3 wide behind. Radiant down to the inside at the last moment. Dan under the line pushes up Radiant. Not gonna work. Avento almost spins across the line to take the win for the first race of the Summer Series. And they wreck going into turn 1. And Alpha blows up. Alright, we're gonna hope that the stage here in MRL works. That was interesting. And of course it puts Avento down in 4th. Not sure what Dan was really trying to do there at the end. Trying to pass under the double yellow. Really didn't even back off at all. But didn't look like he caused too much chaos at the end of the race. I mean, he got knocked down there and then just kept coming up. Tried to push Radiant up the racetrack. Radiant was having nothing of it. And then Avento across the line first. We'll see if Dan stays in 3rd with being under the line, but then Dan, Coma, Pink, Blaze, B, Junior, and Alpha. Avento first win in the first race of the Summer Series. How chaotic was it to hold off everybody there on the last couple of laps?
It was very hard, especially when I was rubber banding the entire time. So their cars was like teleporting every single time. I literally had a gas sometimes. That's basically one of the reasons why rating could be on my inside, because I thought I was clear and then I wasn't, and I was like, yeah, now I gotta pray. My prays were kind of tainted. Like everyone was trying to overtake me. I knew that there was a specific spot to where your speed would randomly, on the middle lane, it was such to just drop down immediately. So I tried to stay all the way in the border between being on the outside and not having any speed reducing, and being on the middle line, on the bad part of the middle line, which would reduce your speed. And when I did that, basically no one could afford a run because no one was trying to help each other to create a inside line, and that happens. I almost got scared at the finish, but it is what it is.
All right, Avento, congrats on the win, the first win of the Summer Series. Anything else to add on for tonight?
I gotta say that finally a car with the number 97 wins a Daytona. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. All right, thank you, Avento. We'll let you down. Let's get second place up here. Radiant had an issue with 3 to go with
Hello.
Coma. Where are you, Radiant?
In the garage.
Oh, garage areas. There you are. All right, Radiant. You had some issue there with Coma with 3 to go. What was it on your perspective that happened?
Well, I don't really have the best memory. I'd have to see a replay to tell you exactly what happened. But from what I remember, I was outside of Kona, right?
Yeah.
So coming out of the corner, he goes under me. I try to block. It doesn't work, and I get sent to the inside wall. Luckily, I didn't get any damage from that. Don't know how that happened, but these things just happen. I threw a block I shouldn't have. I'm taking responsibility for that.
Right, and then with the battle coming back to the finish, you almost had it there on Evento. It just looked like you kind of didn't have any runs or anyone to help you there at the end.
Right, that's what I wanted to talk about actually, because I at the end of the race, coming to the finish line, off of turn 3 or 4, I had a run on Evento. I pulled side by side with him. Fucking Dan, got sent under the fucking double yellow, and he knows that he's not going to win the race from there. So instead of, dropping back what anybody else would do, he decides to try and push me up the fucking racetrack and kills my run. So I'm not quite sure what that was about. Honestly, I'm not sure how he was even that far up, considering his performance in previous MRL races. But it's just a bad situation. Couldn't really help anything there.
Right. I mean, second place, not a bad spot to finish though.
Right.
Keeping up the streak of being on the podium at almost every super speedway race you show up to.
Yeah, not a bad finish, but not the one we wanted, really.
Right. Anything else to add on for tonight, Radiant?
Well, if you want an easy interview, Coma's right next to me, so you won't have to move the camera that far.
Oh,
He is on fire though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's smoking up the garage area. Thank you, Radiant. We'll let you down. Causing a little bit of an environmental hazard into the garage area, but
I spent the entire time of the 2 past interviews getting down from the track to the fucking garage area. That's how long it took.
Oh, I see. I mean, just everyone wrecking each other, coming after the checkered.
Yeah.
All right, Coma. So you were kind of hanging out in the middle of the pack there on the final lap. You were up front kind of all day. What happened there? This kind of final few laps.
Yeah, I think me and Pink got kind of stuck on the bottom when we got 4 wide, and obviously those 2 bottom lanes aren't going to get any runs, so we just hooked up together. And then I think I tried to get him to go middle and something. I mean, you can pull a replay because I'm like Radiant. I'm a goldfish when it comes to fucking memory with races.
I don't even know what lap to
But
at.
yeah, I think it was 2 to go. Yeah, it was coming to the white flag, I believe. Let's take a gander. Yeah, so me and Pink get hooked up, and then I'm with Evento. I think Junior gets a run from Blade. No, me and Pink just barely get out of sync, and then I come up on Pink's bumper. So that's what the grid drop is for as well. And then yeah, that got me damage, which I don't know how much it affected the actual performance. I'd have to talk to Yummy about how that works at a super speedway, but yeah, I just we got unsynced for like half a second, and that was enough because these cars are kind of heavy. I mean, they're not at all like it was season 5. They're much easier to control, but they are a little heavy, so the inputs, like, they're not very twitchy. So it takes a second for the input to register to the actual car, and that half a second was all it took for our bumpers to get dislodged, and I just came up in front of them. So reaction time, input delay, it could be anything, but bottom line, Pink got out of line, and I tried to get back up and paid for it.
Now, this is something that we saw all day with the race. So we saw these cars look like they got super loose after, there was maybe a late block or something. Did the cars really feel that loose after contact, or was that more of a visual thing than an actual performance thing?
So directly after contact, yeah, it's loose, it's natural. I mean, they're sensitive. It's really easy to get back is the thing. Like, it'll start out loose. Like, you could spin someone so easily, it's not even funny. We were doing some testing before the race, and we were just spinning each other, and it was effortless. But getting it back is also extremely easy. So these cars are just very sensitive. They're light on the bumpers. It's hard to turn, but when quarter panels get together, it's very, very easy and very loose.
All right, Koa. Anything else to add on top of today? I mean, unofficially fourth. Probably gonna get third, but anything else to add on?
I'm very glad that MRL is finally coming back. Yummy has been working on this for a very, very long time, and I'm glad that it's working out the way that he wants it to. And I'm very excited for the rest of the season to get started.
All right, thank you, Como. We'll let you down. Let's get said league director up here. He's got his hands up. I'm sure he wants to say something to the broadcast and all the drivers. Oh, where'd you go?
Hello.
You were just
Can you hear me?
here. Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Yummy. I'll hand it to you. Say what you need to say.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I feel like it was a great test. We do see a few things that definitely need working on, of course. I'd be surprised if we didn't see some things. But I'm very happy with how everything turned out. Happy with the turnout. And yeah, it's great to be back. Of course, it's just a mini series, mainly for testing, but hopefully we'll see some good battles throughout these short 7 races. And yeah, everything's looking great. Of course, if the drivers have concerns, please reach out. Put it in summer comms. If you're watching the stream and you think you want a piece of the action, just join in. It's currently still open sign up. Anybody's allowed to come in and join in on this fun for now. So make use of your opportunities.
All right, thank you, Yummy.
So-
You can let yourself down. Or I can do that for you. Oh, Yummy has died. All right, that will wrap it up here at Daytona. Thank you all for watching. It was a fun one. Saw a lot of fun little tests go on, and we still even have Coma's car on fire. Look at that, still on fire. We thank you all for watching. This has been the first race of the summer series. We're going to be at Auto Club next week, and so it's going to be even more fun there. I'm sure we'll get the test out more of the tire wear and the tire temperature stuff. Then the damage as rating go pushes that car. We hope you all enjoyed watching. If you're on the T-Man's channel, get ready for Rack. That's coming up in a few hours if I decide to go. And of course, AIRL next week, all that fun stuff. And of course, Rack next week. If you're on the MRL channel, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. Subscribe to the T-Man channel too. That's where a lot more of this racing and more people in this community are. And that wraps it up for me. Hope you all have a good day, and we will see you next week or later. I did it again. I did it again. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. It's supposed to be there. There it goes. I did it again.